All right, so in this instance, we're going to talk about if you or a bride haven't feel comfortable in front of the lens because it's a little bit awkward. A lot of times you've never been photographed before, especially by yourself, so a lot of people feel that they're awkward for the camera.
Yeah, just like us right now.
I hate it. And I decided to not wear makeup either, so that was a very awkward thing too. And then a little bit of how we photograph brides and get them to loosen up a little bit and kind of have fun with them. So
yeah, it's always uncomfortable being in front of the lens.
right now.
But there's a few things that I think can make it a little bit more comfortable. One is just talking with your photographer and kind of having a little bit of a relationship before you go and take those photos. So we always would encourage our clients to spend some time on the phone with us or grabbing a cup of coffee or something like that before the wedding, which lets us to kind of understand each other's personalities, understand what maybe things they might be uncomfortable with in terms of posing or style of photos, and make sure that when we're working together we can have a really smooth process.
Yeah, and show your personality too. Once we know, are you more serious? Are you more stylized? Are you funny? Are you romantic? Like, there's a little bit more that goes into that, so we can kind of make sure that you feel comfortable in front of the lens too. So
yeah, another thing I think that brides might kind of forget about is that it's a once in a lifetime experience, right? It's something that is meant to be fun, and that we're there to be with you and kind of capture all of the emotions and stuff throughout the day and all of the moments as they unfold. So not everything has to be staged and 100% picture perfect, but we as photographers are there to capture everything. As you're working with your photographers, kind of keep that in mind, that not everything has to be so pristine and kind of so posed.
It's nice with digital too, because we can take a variety of photos quickly in a variety of different angles too. So if you feel that there's a certain angle that you look good in, please let your photographer know that, and we can work with you to make sure that you feel super duper confident. Because I think with women, that's the key, is making sure you feel confident. You're all dolled up, you've got your wedding dress on, you're on a high from the day, so just let it show in your face and remember why you're there.
Yeah. From a photography standpoint, there's a number of things that you can do to really make the photos look beautiful and natural and have that really kind of classic wedding photography feel. So one is when you're shooting maybe the bridal portraits right after you get into the dress, in your bridal suite or the hotel room or wherever you're getting dressed, is to find the biggest, nicest window that you have available to you, pull those curtains back, and use that window light, which is going to be really great and soft, really diffused, but offer a lot of natural light in a place that otherwise might not have natural light, like a hotel room or a salon. So you and your photographer can really find a setting within your venue that really plays to that advantage. Another thing to do, when you're taking bridal portraits, is to make use of all the details of your attire, right? Your veil, showcase your earrings and necklaces and jewelry and things like that as well, because that adds a little personal touch to it. It makes your images a little bit more connected to you as a person and not just a portrait, but really kind of capture the essence of you and your personality as well.
I think it's also nice to note too the way in which you might stand and how that may feel. So having some square shoulders and practicing, I know it sounds very weird, sticking your neck out. I mean, you can see the difference between down and out or back. I mean, it's a little bit more of an elongated neck. So you can just like the silly thing of practicing that beforehand and knowing your photographer's gonna use that. So they're gonna help with that. But we thought we would just do like a real quick thing for brides to kind of understand what is a good method and what we just, how we decide to use. I lost my train of thought there, per usual. Tips and tricks to help you feel comfortable in front of the camera and kind of give you some understanding of how wedding photographers try to shoot, so that you can feel the most comfortable you can feel in that setting. Because again, it's a once in a lifetime thing. You're never going to wear that wedding dress again, so you might as well own it. You might as well work it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers.